Hamas has agreed to release all Israeli hostages captured in that October 7th attack, but said the rest of President Donald Trump's 20-point peace plan would be subject to negotiation. Let's get the latest on that. For that, we do head to our Bloomberg Intelligence senior defense analyst, Wayne Sanders, joining us. Wayne, this feels like a big development, but again, with caveats. Walk us through what's significant and what's still to be known.
Well, I think the fact that they're doing anything at all at this point in time is good, right? It's showing that from Hamas's side is, hey, look, we need to come to the table with more than just rhetoric. We actually have to put action to this. I think the Sunday deadline that President Trump put out is something that he's holding to, and I mean he's said what he was planning on doing, if not right, unleashing all hell on. Against Hamas. So they are taking it seriously, but at the same time, they do recognize that they're not able to just go ahead and submit to all 20 of those. So I think there's going to be a lot of the geopolitical play over the weekend where they're trying to figure out how to reach. I don't know whether they're going to go to all 20, and then it's really going to be back into President Trump's hands.
Where do you? Other parts of the president's 20-point plan require a unified national stance and must be addressed based on relevant international laws and resolutions. Where does it seem like to you? I don't want to call them sticking points because the 20-point plan is very detailed, but based on the statement that we got from Hamas, what does it seem like they are not agreeing to at this point, and why?
I think some of the points that are really sticking with is just taking some of the ownership as part of it, right? They realize that inside that region, when you're looking at what countries are going to go towards in backing the U.S. and President Trump's plan, and then which ones may not. There's a lot of geopolitical pieces that play into here. Likely with Trump is going to be UAE. It's going to be functionally on Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. There are other ones that are not pro-Hamas, but they're also not with President Trump as well, and that's like Qatar and Oman and Kuwait. They all play different plays in this, right? So I think the sticking point is making sure that if Hamas is coming to the table, how is it going to be felt within the region from the Gulf states that still may try to get onto their side?
I mean, yeah, and the relationships are so tricky here, right? Like trying to understand it and all the implications of such. Having said that, I mean, my understanding that I think we were talking to a member of the Bloomberg team on the ground about, I think, was it on Monday?
Yeah.
And that there were still things going off in Gaza.
Yeah, as he was talking to us, we were hearing ordnance.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it's very tricky. It's very delicate. And I'm just curious where Israel is in all of this. And I guess we're going to be watching them very closely here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you think about it, it's a military offensive that they're putting on until they feel that Hamas has actually come to the table and has met those demands, right? So they're not going to back off. I mean, at the most they would probably do is they would hold the positions that they currently have. But if there are military strikes based off of credible threat intelligence that they have of Hamas leadership as of right now, as of the time of this broadcast, right, they have not agreed to the 20-point plan. So therefore, then they consider it fair game as part of their offensive operations that they have said that they were going to do. They warned ahead of time that it was going to happen. And so if they're still going to conduct that through that, we saw that even in Israel-Iran when that was going off before Operation Midnight Hammer, is even when President Trump was saying, hey, here are the timelines and here's kind of the date we're going to put this line in the sand, you still saw Israel and Iran still continuing to fire at each other right up until that last minute. So I think this is part of that.